Hello, my friends, and welcome back to our continued blind Let's Play Homestuck for the PC. My name is FlightlessBird, this is your story-based gaming channel, and today we continue on with page 3659. Let's get to it. I hope you're all having a wonderful, fantastic day today as we stare at what looks like a yin-yang symbol. Except, it almost is as if there's a mouth here. It's like the white is eating the black or something. But yeah, John, locate tumor. Also, look around. Coming across the symbols. We've seen all of these before. Look inside. What's that? It's an 8-ball, but I can't. Maybe if I go to the next page, it'll be more clear. Okay. It's another countdown clock. Of course it's a countdown clock. 10 hours. No. Yes, 10 hours, 24 minutes, 50 seconds. Take tumor. Oh, we just capture logged it. Okay. That was easier than I thought. Return to surface. Let's go. CD, approach locals. So, yeah, CD is a courtyard drawl. That's right. And it looks like he's asking about, what is that one? That one goes so fast. It's like this, like, rainbow one or something. You and your ribbit friend approach a gentleman wrapped in fine white cloth and his courageous cohort, a young man riding a great gust of wind. You are so impressed, you forget that you are supposed to be doing. John, reunite with Liv Tyler. Aww. Liv Tyler in the background. She's so beautiful. Like, even today, at 40 something, she's still beautiful. But then again, you know, I think almost everyone is beautiful. But she is. She absolutely is. She's a very pretty woman. Sweet, precious, beautiful Liv Tyler. You thought you thought you lost her forever. Just like Bruce Willis did when he blew himself up with a nuclear bomb in the center of the asteroid this size of Texas. Hey, spoilers for Armageddon. I think I just saw something the other day. It said like it was the anniversary of the movie Armageddon after many, many years. His heroism and fatherly pride were also this size of Texas. Yeah, good movie. One of the few disaster movies I liked. But your love for Liv is not fatherly. Oh no. This reunion is with no loving daughter, but a loving movie star fantasy crush who happens to be in the form of a robot bunny which has traveled through time and been given as a gift on 5 separate occasions. Twice by you and thrice to you. And originally, fished out of a sewer by Nicolas Cage on the silver screen. You forget the point you are supposed to be making. But you wonder where all of her sweet weapons went. Yeah, oh, that's the thing I was looking at. Okay, so that's a clown hammer. Then we got the blade, the gun, and what are those? She indicates in the language of plush toy pantomime that she has no idea. They all blew away in the breeze. Donk. Retrieve the tiny hammer. Bonk bonk. The tiny hammer is so ridiculous. It's too bad it is not the right size. You would love to wallop some imps with such a fanciful weapon. You guess you could just go around giving them little bops on the head with it, like a silly gavel. Nah, that'd be too absurd. Even for a great prankster like you will discard this rubbish immediately. You know what the interesting thing about that is? It's been a while since we've had a fight. You know, those enemies. I mean, at godhood status, we probably just like, I guess, blow you know, with your mouth and just shoot air out, and they would all just crumple over and be, you know, swept away? Huh? Wait, what is this? Mr. Tyler is bringing you a note? John, come here? John, one more thing. Okay. This rabbit, I'm sure you noticed, is armed to the stitches. He's got all four of the funny little weapons I mentioned that are all deadly as the dickens, but that doesn't mean they aren't meant exclusively for the paws of Mr. Terry Kisser. That's the name I call him. Heck no. You see, I adopted Terry with some doodads you may deem practical. An infinite simulator, which I used to littleify them down in the first place, as well as the monstro sistifier for when you would like to hugen them up and will them yourself. He's surely got enough juice in him to make them enormous if you wish. But that's silly. What would you even do with, say, a magic needle the size of a skyscraper, for instance? Preposterous. I borrowed this technology from my grandmother, who had quite the way with manipulating space. Legend tells she was something of a witch with this stuff. Once she was a brave hero like you and I, John, and the stars themselves twinkled in her cauldron. I would like to tell you who my grandmother is, I really would, but I can't. I think I have trouble keeping secrets. I like to be honest, just like you, and a lot of secrecy after a while gets me feeling a bit jaded. Green means grow, red means shrink. See you soon, pal. Jay. So is this Jade who sent us this? Grandmother? You wonder who that could be. It's probably just Jade. Well, with all the time shenanigans, yeah, I'm okay. I like when the protagonists are on the same page. John, Hugen Hammer. That's a word. This is such a great word. Hugen. Oh wow. Yeah, that's my expression too. That is cool. This Liv Tyler is just amazing. And I guess the other eye shrinks. The power. Warhammer of Zillihu. 1 zillion. You got the Warhammer of Zillihu. Behold the glory of Zillihu. Oh, we got a cool chant going. Cool. You know what the weird thing is? When I hear that song, for me, because I grew up in the time I grew up, the only thing I can really think of is alrighty then. Yeah, I forget which Jim Carrey movie that's from. It's driving me crazy because I can't think of it. But I just got that in my head for some reason. It's smiling at us. Let's move on. After we behold the glory of Zillihu. I think it's smiling at us. You are so delighted by your rad new hammer and the cool, hugening abilities of Liv Tyler, or Terry Kaiser, or whatever his name is. Who the heck is Terry Kaiser anyway? Probably a movie star from the future. Who cares though? Your bunny will be Liv for life. All the hearts. You wonder what other things you can get Liv to monstrosify with their sweet eye beams. I do not know who Terry Kaiser is. His name is not familiar to me. Although I'm pretty sure if someone showed me a picture, I'd probably go, yeah, I know that person. I just don't know it by the name. Wait. What happened to her green eye? Wait, what happened to her green eye? Wait, what just happened? And why is she feverishly gesticulating toward the fellow in the ghost sheets? This is so ridiculous. You cannot turn your back on these people to my beautiful hammer for even one moment. You think that is not fooling around. It's time to get down to business again to defeat the Huns. The serious business of being an important heroic leader. I'm sorry, whenever I read these words, I always have to say that. And you're still here, by the way. Burp. Oh no, he ate it! No! Bad! John, wear the hood, be the leader. Swoop. You are not their leader. You are their friend. There is a big difference. You prepare to issue your party a highly authoritative series of friendly requests. What did I say? Hold on. Swoop. Okay. The little guy's stuck in the middle. Pointing at. Oh, look at that! I still want that eye back, though. That eye is like really powerful, but oh, look at that. That's so sweet. First, he requests that everyone settle down. The squat fellow mediates between the two bickering parties and patches up Liv's missing eye. She is nothing if not accustomed to decades of repair work and quickly resumes her plucky demeanor. Oh my god. Yo. You then, in your most leaderly way, ask Liv to pilot the enormous battleship. She will be known as Captain Tyler. Oh! She liquefies the ship down to something more manageable for a small bunny captain. Everyone's impressed. Yeah, it would be nice if we had the other eye back. You give your wallet to your loyal chauffeur familiar. He looks puzzled. You inform the party that you will not be going on this journey. You must remain behind and continue looking for your father. But you insist the mission is the most critical of all. You know they can handle it. You believe in them. You instruct Captain Tyler to set a course for the ship's home. They must fly to Durst and deliver their tumor to the moon. Everyone salutes their intrepid friend leader. This is what teamwork is all about. And this guy? Well, you guess this guy can go along and help out. Hey, who even is this guy anyway? You guess it doesn't matter. He seems nice enough. Bid farewell. Godspeed, heroes. You have all the faith in the world that they will be successful. As a friend leader, or sometimes known as a pal honcho, you have done an amazing job. You have come up with a plan and politely ordered your loyal team to execute it. It is all falling into place perfectly. You are quite sure you have not failed to account for even a single thing. That's ominous. Bye, guys. Guardian Gnostic began pestering ectobiologist. John, I'm worried about Rose. I'm pretty sure she's on her way there to look for Jack. I can't say for sure because I can't see her with my goggles anymore for some reason, but I'm fearing the worst. Just in case, you should try to intercept her before she does something stupid like try to fight him. Also, I guess you probably still don't know about your dad yet, do you? Darn, why do I always have to be the one to break terrible news? John? What? He's just waving at the crew. Oh god, please don't tell me your computer was in the wallet you just gave that guy. Dang it, John. I did forget something. Oh my gosh, John has no way to communicate anymore. One of these days, you will learn the value of having plenty of backup computers. In fact, whenever you finally leave the battlefield, I am going to give you the code for a nice pair of lunch muffs. And then, I'm going to force you to keep them on your head at all times. Yeah, you're never going to read this, are you? Huh? What? Something is happening on the other side of the planet. Something ominous. Something grimdark. You are so glad that grimdark is a real word, so that when things like this happen, they may be described as such. Maybe your dad is over there. You believe you will investigate. Approach the grim darkness. Ooh. Viewing ectobiologist. Arachnid Grit began trolling tentacle therapist. So AG, she is Vriska. Right. John, you're heading into the blackout, so I won't be able to see you until you leave. But don't worry, I can still sense you there. Because of awesome powers, remember? Smooth move. Ditching a computer like that. By the way, that was some incredible leadership you showed. Now I have to contact you through Rose, thus exposing me to the risk of actually having to talk to her. Your carelessness has put the heroes of light in a very awkward position, John. I hope you're satisfied. Ha 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 ha. Just kidding. She's obviously a little too preoccupied at the moment to be sassing me. Just borrow her computer and talk to me when you get the chance, okay? I will be waiting. Descend. Ooh, look at the clouds. Oh, pretty. Beautiful music, too. Oh! Oh, we doing this? Yeah, we doing this. Went right from a cutscene to an interaction. There is no sign of Jack up here. Must be somewhere in the castle. Oh, this is... Oh, this was a... Oh. I just realized what this scene was. Man. Look at her emanate. The grim darkness. Can't interact with that guy. Black rose, green sun. Whoa! Just waiting for Sans to pop out here with all the pillars around. I wonder what he would say about this turn of events to Grimdark. Can't interact with anything. Oh, that one's still alive. You got a trophy. Yay. All the dots. Prospidian. He is too frightened to speak. He seems to be indicating that the only reason he survived this massacre was hiding behind this pillar. Thank goodness for pillars. Jeez. It bears an inscription, our glorious speaker. His head was lopped clean off with some sort of sharp sword-like object. Somewhere around here sure must hate frogs. You wonder who it could be. Ah, it was probably Jack. Guy's head is up on the bookshelf. Advanced fog rating for beginners. Difficult level extreme for idiots. Hold on. A foot soldier's guide to combat. Most of the diagrams in this book involve a soldier advancing by a single tile, either straight ahead or diagonally when lunging with a weapon. No wonder these guys are so easy to kill. This is a book on theoretical physics and complex spatial geometries based on hypothetical addition of orbs to the Queen's ring. The shapes in the diagram are very complex. This sort of nonsense is regarded as cracked pottery at best. Why would the Queen ever wear more than 4 orbs? 4 towers, 4 orbs, 4 heroes. This is a sacred truth. 4 heroes of light. Hey, Final Fantasy reference. Journey to the center of the battlefield. Looks to be a fairy tale for youngsters. The hero is a dashing young man in a blue hood. He heals the planet from within, but can do nothing to stop its annihilation from above, nor its soon-to-follow eradication from reality. It must be sad growing up in a culture whose mythology is centered almost completely around futility. We find an ancient unlabeled tome and read an excerpt. Though we adore him, we shall never enjoy his beauteous croak. We spill our blood on acres of black and white so that they may cross the yellow yard. At last, in sky's reflection through broken glass, he may find the pond in which he's meant to squat. You got a trophy. Almost like the chest got picked up or something. Wow. The stairs are blocked. You suppose you could easily remove the obstacle, but that would spoil a perfectly good opportunity to look for secret passages. Oh, more books over here. Her hands are in my service, but they still shake. They unfasten the first button at my royal gown's waist clumsily. This is an erotic fan fiction written about the queen in the first person. This doesn't belong in the library. This doesn't belong anywhere. More books. You really have better things to do than to read a lot of books written by chess guys. Books, books, books. Data structure for buttholes 2. Now written to accommodate the shortcomings of the mentally retarded. Something's shining over there. Grimoire for summoning the zoologically dubious. This is apparently on loan from the Durset Library. It seems unlikely to be returned at this point. Ooh, secret passage. You think you know what you might find on this shelf, just a hunch. Yeah, more books. Rise of the Slayer, a horror story meant to scare children. Writers of Prosperian fiction tend to write that when they see in clouds. Hence their fables tend to be events which simply haven't happened yet, or happened in another realm. They like to use the word fiction so that kids don't get too scared. Problem Sooth. Yeah, I've been meaning to read this one. Absolutely required reading for any promising young seer who has blundered into entanglement with the occult through an absurd sequence of events. Got a hat. Looks like she was wearing it there for a second too. Let's check this other way for... Okay, there is no other way here. That's just the guy. Firing multi-lock. This isn't even treasure. How is this treasure? I thought it would just say trophy. Sorry about that. Whoa, that's a big flag. You got the banner of the villain. You suddenly feel inspired in a generally rebellious and united sort of way. She is apparently swooning over a hero of lore shaped by the two kingdoms. A great man who united opposing sides against his tyrannical king. The revolt ended in tragedy, of course, which is typical of their folk tales, but is no less inspiring. She is all aflutter about a legendary hero. Some guy who was weary of war, apparently. Simple farmer, handsome and brave. You would think you were beginning to fall in love with him, too. He seems to believe that he and a handful of fellow soldiers have found a secret hideaway to escape the bloody rampage. Maybe if they regroup and marshal all the remaining forces, they could take this guy. Yeah, right! She looks scared and confused. There's nothing left to do but hide. This fellow is mourning the dead. He has probably lost many friends today. First he was frightened when he barged in here, and then briefly excited, and now disappointed. He must have thought you were the great kingdom's defector, come to save them. Alas, it was only a spooky girl with magic wands. Spooky girl with magic wands. It is a holy parchment. Maimed clown, undead cat, impaled crow, omnipotent dog. These four shall be held in reverence for the eternity they serve to cut short. You're sick of reading. Gotta find Jack. Yeah, I've never seen anything so sad in your entire life. A beautiful, muscular man stallion struck down in his prime. What monster could be responsible for this deed? That was Jack Noir. Something's blocking it from the other side. Saw Jack and he disappeared. By the way, if you hear any explosions in the background, it's July 4th here in the States. And yeah, there's a bunch of people shooting fireworks. Even though I'm recording this past midnight because I couldn't record it earlier because the fireworks were so loud. Open curtains. Open curtains too? What's behind door number 3? How about door number 4? Oh, it's such a tease game. Oh, blue ones. No, 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 still nothing. No, still nothing. Oh, this is new. It's like we're going into Lavos from Chrono Trigger. Did I want to do that? Yeah, I probably wanted to do that. There's probably more curtains. Oh no, this is actually where I want to go. There's nowhere else to go there. Endless amount of open curtains. Oh, there's the blood trail. Wait, what? John? Hi, Rose. Wow, I did not expect to find you here. Never leg. Okay, that's an awesome sprite, but I mean, an awesome artwork, but what the heck? Huh, what? Also, why are you all gray like that? You look weird. That's right, he was flying here. He sensed the grimdark. Rose, I can't understand a word you're saying. It's a lot of silly speak and gobbledygook. Wait, I know what's going on here. Finally happened. You have gone grimdark. Told you, Rose. I wonder about, what did you call those? The Broodfester throws? It's okay, Rose. Don't worry. We will find a cure for your stubborn throws. But I'm still trying to find our parents. I thought my dad might have gone to the castle and check out that huge black rain cloud. Did you see the cloud, Rose? It's pretty awesome. What? You sound kind of upset. What is it, Rose? Wait, are you talking about our parents? Oh man, you mean they're here? Are you saying they're in trouble? Oh no, Rose, we have to go help them. Yes, I'm frustrated too, but there's no time for such lamentations. Do you think you can find them again? Sure. Great, I can't wait to see my dad. Feels like it's been forever since I saw him. Please lead the way, Rose. To go in here, or do we go out the door? Oh. Okay, we can take John back to the parents, can't we? Oh no, what happened in here, Rose? Was it Jack? Are you saying it was Jack, Rose? What's that, Rose? Are you getting aggravated that I'm talking to you kind of like you are a dog? That's a really nice pillow, by the way. Goes well with your weird dark skin and gothy ensemble. You're welcome. I wonder what happened if I led him the other way, though. I mean, I feel like I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, but... I like how John's hat flutters in the background when he walks. Kind of reminds me of the tentacle from Day of the Tentacle. Shloop, shloop. How did John not notice the horrid scene at the top? How do you get this far in the tower and not notice that? Maybe he came in a different entrance. Yeah, it's possible. By the way, did you know that Carcat thinks we're supposed to get married? Wait, I hope that didn't come off as a proposal or anything. Sorry, I'm just making conversation. I guess I'm a little nervous. Because technically, this is the first time we ever met. And also, you are talking like an eldritch monster, so I'm kind of babbling. We don't actually have to get married, though. I mean, not if you don't want to. Okay, I'll shut up now. Start over? Wait, what? What? Wait, what? I gotta do that over again? Why? I mean, I took John back to the scene, and yet... Could be that John is here now? No, we're all alone. Man, I gotta do this all over again. Just because I thought I was doing the right thing. Ah, shoot. Well, you know, that's what I do. Story-based gaming? You like to see all the lore, right? Okay, what I think I'll do is... I'll put a cut here, and we'll pick up when we find John. Okay, here's a little bit of a fun fact. I accidentally broke the game. I pressed spacebar too many times on this thing, and it like teleported me twice. So now where there's supposed to be curtains here, there's absolutely nothing. And when I mean absolutely nothing, I mean there is just literally absolutely nothing here. And then there's a wall. So yeah, kids, don't press spacebar too many times on those teleporters. They are the most dangerous thing in this game. By far. Okay, we are back, and we are just after we moved the idol here. And we're gonna continue on forward this time instead of going backwards. They make such a cute couple. The king and queen are pretty nice too, haha. I wonder who that is. Oh, okay. For a split second I thought that, you know, might have been us. This is where John came from. No use backtracking now. Gotta take him to see mom and dad. But I took him to see mom and dad. And it forced me to start over. Maybe that's the point. Maybe it's supposed to force you to start over. Let's hit the next button, see where it takes us. Okay, yeah, this is what you're supposed to do. Poor John. God, what a... There he is. The two of them suddenly look older now, don't they? Round one! Wait. Wait. What? Wait, what? How'd he just die? Is Jack that powerful that he took him out in less than a blink of an eye? And you can die a hero, remember? Jeez. God. Dave. Answer. Gallows Calibrator began trolling Turn Tech Godhead. Man. God, what was that? Hey, Terezi. Strider. Oh my effing God! What? What do you mean, what? We just got done talking and agreed it would be awesome if you didn't bother me for a while. You know, like a while, I guess, I agreed over this brutally murdered rat family member or something? Oh, that's right, I forgot. It was like 5 seconds ago! I think that was hours ago for me. I am a little foggy on all our chronological shenanigans at this point. There has been so much crazy stuff going on here that I have lost track. So, you're officially going non-linear with me? We're just forfeiting all rhyme or reason to this unmitigated cluster, is that it? Dave, your entire existence is non-linear. Don't be so melodramatic. Well, she does have a point. Whoops. Okay, in the future, I'll try not to pitch any sort of dramatics while brooding over the cadavers of slaughtered loved ones. Did you love him, Dave? Whoa. Isn't that like a line straight from 2001 Space Odyssey? Or was that just Hello, Dave? I don't know. I tried watching the movie and I got bored in the first half hour and I turned it off. I'll admit, yep, I couldn't get through that movie. But I heard it's a classic. Whoops. Okay, in the future. No, wait, sorry. I know. But he was your strange human man, Lucis, who taught you like really cool things. Like swords and puppets and moving really fast. How could you not? Well, puppets aren't cool. They're kind of small fake people who haunt your dreams and grin like permanent buttholes. I was making a joke about being all broken up about it. A guy can be sad and make jokes about it at the same time. You are sad, but not broken up about it. I don't understand. Well, exactly. But you said you were grieving. I said we agreed you could leave me alone to grieve. I didn't say whether I would actually or actually am. Well, are you? I am grieving to the max like a widow on a dead husband island. Behind this chill as heck shades, my face is having this crazy attack of the sads. My room is so stupid bananas, can't you tell? Arg, no, I can't. You don't sound sincere, but it's so hard to tell what layer or of irony removed from reality your flippant remarks are supposed to be. I am betting you really are sad, no matter how hilarious and aloof you think you're being. Well, the truth is a mystery, tucked behind the pursed lips of a horrible riddler. They'll be loose and only when presented with the gondor's grandeur of rigid, insoluble puzzlecock. Blah, that makes no sense. I'm sorry you are so flustered by the mere mention of glittering mythical crypto dick. It honestly makes me think you're not ready for the truth. Dave, your perplexing euphemisms involving what I presume to be lewd and vaguely intriguing portions of human anatomy I think are not as hilarious as you probably believe. And in any case, you may be amazed to learn I am not totally in the mood for your dumb, smart, buttery hornswogglery. I have lots of my own problems here, and they are big, big problems. So why don't you just tell me what you are thinking for once? Well, it's pretty simple. I'm just thinking about how I'm going to take this sword. Yeah, I never really got why you wouldn't just pull it out. It's the filthiest thing that you ever said. Huh? Forget it. Pulling swords out of things isn't how I roll. I'm not John, remember? I am not following. Man, I'm not a hero. My bro was. I mean, John is. I'm not. Yes, you are. No. Yes, we all are. I am the hero of mind. You are the hero of time. That is who we were created to be. Well, fine. It's a title we inherit as Flynn babies or whatever, but what I have done to earn it? Pretty much nothing. But horsing around through time and swindling alligators out of the life savings. If that sword's coming out of his chest, it's coming out clean. Taking it vertically means drawing more blood. And horizontally means a clean break. Check it. No, don't. Break. I'm gonna have like a thing here when they do an animation. Anything else gonna happen? Oh, running start. Oh my gosh. Rah, kick. Boing. Boing. Oh, that was great. Dave, get up. Ah, nah, screw that. I'm gonna lie my butt right down here for a while, looking slightly less cool than I make myself out to be ordinarily. You must stand tall. Only a true hero could pull off such an acrobatic pirouette off that handle. Well, that's basically what I did, isn't it? Yes. Well, that's what I'm doing here. I'm making a point of making every little thing take place what was once mentioned and passed, no matter how seemingly trivial or pointless. That's how all the best adventures get strung together. You haven't heard me bleat like a goat for ironically humorous purposes yet, have you? No. That was something that was mentioned at some point by someone I forget when or why. Bet you on your gosh dang pins and needles waiting for that, aren't you? Aren't you about to bleat like an earth goat, Dave? Nah, screw that. Well then, will you at least get up? Nah, screw you. Go away. Arg. Why do I do this to myself? Eh, what? Subject myself to the bloody, moody nonsense of a curmudgeonly, candy-blooded foul mouse? I don't know. Why are you even talking to me anyway? Aside from the fact that several hours from now, you apparently forgot I don't need consolidation and ought to be left alone. Maybe it just so happens that for once this isn't about you. Maybe I am the one who needs some help. Has that occurred to you, Mr. Cool Kid? Well, oh. Anyway, I remember now. Sorry, everyone went kind of... Shh. Here? Crazy? Yeah. Sorry, everyone went kind of crazy here, and I got bitten, I think, and I kind of forgotten where I left off with you. Bitten? What? But I remember where this all fits into the chronology. You with your bro here. This was just before you begged me to finally show you how to reach God tier. So I did. And then you got mad at me. So you decided to go on your own thing for a while. And since then, I have been up to my pointy little nubs in suspense, intrigue, and betrayal. Well, that sure sounds like a dumb way to say a thing. Almost like Bertian in elegant stupidity. The T in Egbertian is soft like shh. Ha ha ha. Oh. Why would I get mad at you? Oh, you'll see. Okay. But I guess it's about time you showed me what's up with my allegedly futile god terrification. How long ago was it that you did your coin flip thing? I don't even remember. I was getting sure you were just bull-assing me and had no intention of ever mentioning it again. Unfortunately, no. Maybe I should take the opportunity to apologize in advance. Well, for what? I don't think it will be constructive to go into it before it happens. Before what happens? You mean God tiering? Did something go wrong? Everything goes according to plan, but that is all I will say. Remember, this conversation is kind of not supposed to be about you. I know this idea is unprecedented. Well, that's practically unthinkable. I know. But I mean, okay, we can talk about your trill problem, but this is pretty important here. The God thing, and whether I can actually do it or not, might be kind of hard to tell on account of me chilling face down on the pavement, and also because downplaying feelings is the chief rule of cool, but I'm pretty ticked about this, which is weird. It's weird to feel mad. Are you too cool for that too? Nah, it's not weird to be mad. It's just weird it feels like I'm the only one who is. And only one who even contemplated taking Jack head on. Even among a group of irate, gnashing poop heads. Hey, what? Actually, you're right. Turns out we really do have a lot of them here. And also, it happens the worst one is the one who happens to be planning to take him on. Well, okay. And that would be a line to switch the subject to. Start talking about your complicated problems, but I kinda wasn't done. Fine. But for someone who just told me to screw off, you are sure binding me my ears suddenly. But okay. I mean, isn't that what heroes should be doing? Working to take down the bad guy without a whole lot of this grandiloquent eloquence or whatever and these huge sweeping pains that got nothing to do with fighting him? Like always biding our time and tiptoeing around the unbeatable God boss. I mean, John's too nice to get mad, and Rose spends all her time calculating, too focused on the Machiavellian ploys of sabotage to try anything drastic. Jade is, I don't even know, probably more liability if she got it in her head to take him down. If anything, I bet she just needs protection. What are you saying here, Dave, in this conversation that is still being about you? I'm just wondering, when does someone actually, step up? Jack's got that stuff to pay for. If that is how you feel, then I think our two problems are not really different. We are both presently concerned with justice. Well, yeah, I guess. I guess it has been on my mind. Maybe I'm supposed to be here and rise to the occasion, because there seems to be this little persistent voice in my head nagging me about it, insisting someone's gotta pay. And then, oh, it's hard for me to disagree. Then it could mean one of two things, or both of the two things, like it did for me. What things? Could mean that the agent presently influencing you is a conscience and or an exile. This is somewhat illegal. I'm pretty sure I don't have an exile. Never heard any voices or anything. Anyway, you don't need a voice in your head to tell you this stuff is just like so completely illegal. Huh? Wait, why did I just say the stupidest thing that I ever said? This atrocity cannot go unpunished. Throw whoever is responsible into the slammer. Slammer means jail, by the way. Dave, I did not realize you had such a passion for law enforcement. I must say this shocking development is coming dangerously close to giving me a case of the vapors. Nah, I mean, okay, that came out wrong. I mean, what were we just talking about again? Bringing Jack to justice. Right, someone has to make him pay. Can't let him just go unpunished. If I can figure out how to reach the God tier, maybe I can be the one to throw him into the slammer. Huh? The slammer? The slammer means jail. I know what the slammer means. I mean, you call it the slammer when you're extra angry at the crimes. Call it the slammer when you're extra angry at the crimes. Take note of that important principle, because I am deputizing you, even though you are a kid. It's weird. Like, what's going on here all of a sudden? Are you taking notes of this important principle? Jesus, just get a stupid pen or some chalk or whatever. I think I am following. You are going to find Jack and put him in jail? Wait, heck, what? No! Dave, I know you are likely discombobulated with grief over your following Mambo Lucis, but that is extremely silly and doesn't make any sense. I know it doesn't. I'm just saying. What am I even saying here? Darn it! But only while I'm away from my jurisdiction. Which I think is forever. Find the criminals to justice, young deputy. Each mutinous agent must pay for their crimes. I'm still not sure. You're talking about throwing Jack in the slammer and rambling about justice and telling me to get pens and such, not that I am complaining. Ah, okay, forget about the slammer stuff. That was stupid. It's about justice, though. And since no one else seems to give a dang about that, it apparently falls in my jurisdiction now. Not just going after Jack, but all the mutinous agents responsible for this here crimes. Agents? Holy heck, why do I care about that suddenly? Huh? Anyway, it's more stuff that popped in my head just now, so okay, I have other duties to attend to. Huh. Well, Noah's cronies are exploitable. Cronies, sorry. Noah's cronies are exploitable. Are you saying you have a plan that involves targeting them? Man, not really. But no. Anyway, it's not like being mad about this and hankering for justice is even the only rational thing I'm currently hot and bothered about. I like to have other duties to attend to. Like what? I must explore this ridiculously illegal edifice. Caution. Oh, are you controlling our friend? I gotta explore this ridiculously illegal edifice. Oh my god, what are these words I'm saying? You have to explode something. Ah, never mind. Are you referring to your plan to blow up the green sun? Oh yeah, it's probably what I'm talking about. Probably. I need to shut up now. Sounding like an idiot, my head is starting to hurt. Why don't we talk about your thing now? What justice do you have to do? You mean it's actually my turn to talk? Well, yeah. But I was beginning to forget my problem listening to your highly enjoyable befuddlement. Just please tell me a justice problem and make me stop saying stuff. Farewell. Farewell? Wait. No, I mean, God dang it, I'm not leaving. Farewell is not even a thing I would ever say. Jesus, what am I, a Victorian poet? You show me a little respect and assume any time I say something stupid, it just means I'm temporarily being inexplicably dumb. And that's what a real friend would do. Okay, Dave, I will show some sensitivity and cast suspicion on this intellectual merit of everything you have ever said. Ah, thank you. I will further demonstrate my friendship by dominating the rest of this conversation with such likely accounts of my emotional tribulations, leaving no space for you to submit any amusing outbursts. Well, that sounds awesome. Quiet. Now, where was I? Justice problems. Oh, yes, of course. You see, our aims are not that dissimilar. Our pursuits of justice, I mean. But yours is motivated by anger in the heat of the moment, which is binding you to the consequences of attempting something very foolish. You are far too cool to succumb to anything like that, which is why you will come to your senses shortly. My situation is a little more complicated. It's less personal. Though once it was a grudge which propelled our rivalry, now its resolution has become a matter of practicality, if not professionalism, businesslike. This way, a true legislator conducts her prosecutions. Dave, did you know that centuries ago on my planet, legislators were not confined to stuffy court blocks arguing cases before his honorable tyranny? Ah, heck, are you serious? Yes, also, shush! I know you are sassing me due to my use of terms unfamiliar to humans, but that it is true. They were deployed throughout the galaxy to apprehend criminals by any means necessary. Well, no, I got like that through your alien death lawyers, who was sort of like bounty hunters in olden times, pretty simple to decipher through context. I thought I told you to be quiet. I am monologuing here. Anyway, they would not rest until the suspect was in custody one way or another. They would gather evidence over the course of the investigation, compiling a case to be presented at the trial, should one be held before the final submission of the guilty courts to judicial authorities. Personal feelings and vendettas did not matter, nor did even the nature of this crime. Only justice did. They were selected for their cunning and martial prowess and for their ability to understand the minds of the criminals they sought. This is why the burden has to be mine, I think. I am the only one who knows how to handle her. As such, she is my responsibility. Ah, she? Shush. Okay, I can't even take a little included quips to grease the wheels of your monologue. Oh, yes, that's okay. In fact, it is very helpful. Who do you think? Nicholas Cage, Meg Ryan. Man, I haven't heard that name in a long while. Meg Ryan. Ooh. Anyway, Spider True. You are correct. The spideriest one of all. You decided to take her down then? I guess so. You don't sound that psyched about it. Well, I'm here talking to you about it instead of actually doing it, aren't I? Are you feeling guilty? Like second guessing whether she deserves it? Not exactly. Hasn't she done enough terrible stuff to warrant legislation? That is not a thing, but yes, the case against her is overwhelming, more than you even know. She's been completely out of control now. She has murdered at least one of my good friends and possibly several others, I'm not sure yet. The circumstances are a little fishy, but my investigation is ongoing. That thing. It's huge. Additionally, I have discovered she is complicit in Jack's rise to power. When I first learned he came from your session, I mistakenly blamed you all and took it out on a hapless Egbert. But if anyone is to pay for releasing that demon on both of our groups, it is her. Are you sure about that? Yes, and she knows I know. She has been taunting me, trying to stir up old rivalry. That is what this whole John vs. Dave thing has been about. Well, there's no John vs. Dave thing, though. I know. Not really. It's just a game. But this game is serious business to her, like it was during our role during playing days. And just like then, she ruined everything by taking it too far. And in spite of all her past crimes, these are not even the most important reasons to stop her. She has decided to fight Jack herself, which is an extremely dangerous and stupid thing to do. Sound familiar, Dave? Are you going to stop me too then? Hunt me down and lure eviscerate me for my own good? No, I'll just let you try to reach this god tier and then decide for yourself. Are you saying I won't make god tier? Won't be strong enough if I do? Objection. Sorry, I laugh at that because, yeah, well, I'm going to be starting Ace Attorney, Justice 2, the, God, I kind of lost count, the 6th game in the series? 7th. Yeah, my 7th game in the series, and the next day or two. I'm still going to be playing Homestuck. My goal is to play Homestuck twice a week, although this week I got a little bit busy, but yeah, my goal is to play Homestuck at least twice a week. Anyway, where am I at? Objection, right. What? We are talking about you again. I motion that all Dave-centric testimony be stricken from the record. Well, lame motion overruled. Judge wants to see where this is going. No, he doesn't. You know perfectly well he doesn't give a darn. He will clear this court block if he does not have order. He swears to G-Gus. Okay, fine. You can keep obsessing over your effed up Kissmeister if you want. It's not like that. Do you think she stands a chance against him? No. Well, then what's the big deal? Why not let her go and get her stuff ruined by Jack and let Justin happen that way? Because I am quite sure that if she goes to find him, it will tip him off to our location in the Veal. I have seen it already. That is why this is no simple vendetta. Bringing her to justice is critical to our survival. So, why don't you go do it? Because I'm not sure if I can. You mean you can't beat her in a fight? No, it's not that. It's just when that time comes, I'm not sure if I'll be able to kill her. I thought trolls were all about gratuitous murderings. Yes, it's true. We are supposed to revel in bloodshed as we grow up, and she seems to be embracing her rites of passage with reckless abandon, as I would expect, grabbing the bull by the horns, so to speak. It's a little intimidating. Because I'm not sure if I'm ready for that, which I guess is normal. You asking me to reassure you about that? Because I seriously don't have a clue. It's okay, Dave. Still monologuing, I guess. I am not so much worried about not being ready as I am that I might not actually want to be ready. Maybe ever. Maybe there's something wrong with me. I don't understand. Thought you went saying kinds of ape stuff over the macabre stuff. Like being all cutesy about executions and smelling cherry blood and such things contrived to get a guy feeling vaguely uncomfortable. Was that all an act? Not an act, just fun. I like fun, Dave, and I also like games. Don't you like fun in games? Well, of course the heck not. Liar. Didn't you say you killed people before? There is a big difference between manipulating people to their doom with trickery and killing someone by own hand. It is a bit like having to face your own death and discovering the difference between leaving the responsibility to someone else and doing the dirty work yourself. Maybe you'll understand someday. Well, okay. I'd like to help you out, but I don't know what advice I should be giving. To a member of a murderous species who's gushy on going off to justice murder, a murder-happy murderer who's done lots of murders. Feels pretty weird and inappropriate for me to be the one to tell you the heck yes, go for it, and she's got this huge murder with her name on it anyways. It's cruising right out her own comeuppance boulevard. So I don't know. You want me to tell you to be a better human or to be a better troll? I can't tell you what to advise me, Chumpy. Maybe I'm not even looking for advice per se, but just want to talk to someone about it. Well, right. Well, all I'll say is, maybe if you kill her, at least we can finally stop obsessing over her. Yeah, fair enough. Why don't you just do the same thing that you think you have to do, and I'll do the same, speaking of which. Alright, you'll be bugging me about showing you how to reach this god tier soon, prompted by this very conversation, I imagine. Who'd have thought? Well, these time shenanigans completely blindsided us. It practically never even happened. I know. So I hang up now with future you and then start pestering present you about what it is about how that works. Yes, and I make sure not to reference anything said here to keep it simple, except like an offhand way that will seem retroactively logical to future self, i.e. you right now. If for no other reason, I'd be boring as heck to rehash it. That sounds about right, but what do I know? You're lucky this time, guy, after all. You're the time guy, after all. Luckily, I will not have to participate in these charades this time around. Well, does luck actually matter? Exit. It's kind of cool. Just a scene of a door opening. Oh, end of year 2. 4/13/2009 to 4/13/2011. You can actually click on that. Oh, look. I guess that's the software that came with the game, the Suburb. Insert Disc 2. Oh no, Disc 2 is missing. Check it out. All right, well, I think this is a good stopping point. We are getting close to one of our stoppages, which is page 3741. But as I said before, I changed what I'm doing from now on. I'm going to try to average 2 to 3 videos a week on the channel with Homestuck. I don't know if that's always going to happen, but that's like my dream. And sometimes these videos may be at a different time. Like, it's possible I may have an Ace Attorney video at 10, then I may have a Homestuck video at 12, or I may have a Homestuck video at 2. Just to let you know, yeah, they may pop up at different times, but it's every one of my intentions to continue on with this story and not stop until we've completed everything. So with that said, I love you guys all so very much, and I hope you have a wonderful, fantastic, amazing, awesome day. And until next time, so long, and take care. Thank you for watching this video. Feel free to comment on what you saw and what you'd like to see next. I always love to hear your thoughts. But before we go, please remember that you matter, and you are brilliant, and you are loved, and you should always be true to yourself. Never let the world tell you any different. Much love to you from your friendly, feathered, flightless bird.